It must be really difficult to have a cross-spatial time-dimensional relationship.
Yeah.
Long-distance relationships are hard enough as it is.
Yeah, especially when they're time and years and...
When time and space doesn't mean anything, yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me of that movie... Wasn't there a movie where like Keanu Reeves fell in love with someone who was 50 years out of sync with him, so he had to send letters through time or something like that. I don't know. So here we have the last two challenge missions in the entire game. And this one's a generic time attack.
It looks like it wanted you to use those barrels.
Yeah, I suppose. I kick. Now, these guys get a lot more aggressive in the second part of the game. They don't just throw like 1 or 2 bullets at you, they fucking throw like 8 from here on out. And of course we have to deal with these guys too. They're more annoying than anything. This one's actually one of the shorter circuits of challenge missions, but it does end with having to fight this tall AT-AT or AT-AT walker looking motherfucker. And
the enemy from Neverhood.
Yeah, and one of the flying guys too. Although we somehow managed to kick out, I think, two cores with one kick, which was nuts. So with this guy, every time you break one of his orbs, he'll launch a volley at you and try and fly around, which normally means that you can't kick him, but in that case he ended up running into a tree, which meant kablamo. And literally that's it. It loops all over again.
Just repeats from there, huh?
Yep. But I did want to show off his showed there his harder form. He doesn't have a red core form, he has like a helmet protecting his head form. But yeah, we just cut out about maybe 15 minutes of kicking. Oh, and we're also repairing things in this town, too. Because these kids need a hand, like... Like, Plejun had us operate so many things, but it was still, like, a real bustling, cool city that was really on the up and up. But this, like, okay, yeah, these kids need electricity.
Oh, wow. There, now it's more like a city.
Yeah, and not like a Fagin house. With, Oliver Twist wouldn't have worked if, like, Fagin's house was 100,000 miles below the center of the Earth, like. So we have one last race. And we get to run over as many kids as we possibly can.
Boy, Raven was right about you.
Yeah, we're kind of a monster. Well, I gotta get those trophies. We gotta 100% complete this LP.
We gotta get these trophies, Morty.
It's not my fault the game wants me to be a fucking monster. 10 points. 20 points. And there we go.
Oh, you must have been pissed the last time.
Yeah, I was pretty not happy. I ended up getting stuck on a kid. Trying to make too tight of a turn, and tried to kick my way out, and ended up kicking a kid like 5 times, and it's not good. So, yep, you can basically a way to check
That's
if you got
all
everything.
the challenge missions.
Yep, it's technically 20 in the main game and 6, 2 per DLC pack, and that's 26 of them. Our reputation is also now a top cat. But we have a lot of gems, so let's start upgrading some stuff.
Yeah, you can pretty much just throw all your gems away at this point, can you?
I mean...
Oh wait, you could have a faster gravity slide?
Yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't upgrade it was I wanted to show that you could get gold in everything in that game without needing to upgrade the gravity slide. Actually, in some ways, I think it made it even harder, because the faster you go in it, the harder it is to control it. But yeah, we just busted up a ton of upgrades, and we're still only at we still have over 10k gems left. The main reason why I haven't is because we still have a couple of the last upgrade for gauge usage is going to be pretty expensive. One-star Yelp review. Yeah, I had the crow mask. I had to be the leader. It's okay, I know someone with the Keyblade who can help us out. And he's got a mouse, a duck, and a dog friend, but don't worry, I think they know.
Yeah, they don't do much, don't worry. That looks like fan art from the Oblongs.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, which is why she looks exactly like you. It's okay, I have shifting powers. I can drag you up pretty damn high. It'll be a long trip, but...
Couldn't she just load them all onto the bus and then just, carry the bus?
Yeah, you'd think. Well, no, because something like this comes in. Hey everyone, I heard you got a nice Swiss Family Robinson treehouse here. Don't mind me.
I'm trying to place what this face is.
It kinda looks like Donald Duck Cyclops. So, everyone calls this Nushi, but we'll see its actual name in the concept art. Nushi is like a weird nickname for it. Its real name is like New Chicago. So I'm
New Chicago?
Nuchago, if I remember correctly. But it's kind of like this monster that terrorizes your town, and you're calling it by its nickname.
The fact that you gave it a nickname.
Yeah, who named it?
Oh, here comes Godzilla, aka Stompy Boy.
Yeah. Here comes Gotti.
Gotti.
So, Nushi is an interesting beast. The only way to actually do damage to it is to hit... Its core only comes active when it launches a destructive, like, death beam. So basically there's no way to stop it from shooting at the children. Oh, it also has things on its back that fire turrets at you. It's pretty powerful, but still not like... Oh, and, it's kind of interesting if you take a look at, like, the... slow that part down. You're not supposed to be able to do damage to it. It's supposed to, like, only tick down, like, a little bit. Basically, for that part, it has a super a super defensor, like, boost up to make it not able to take more than, like, a sliver of health. You literally can't kill it. You have to cooperate with Raven on this fight to be able to take it down. But for just a split second going into the cutscene, I guess that flag got removed while my black hole was still going on. So there's like...
It looks like you killed it.
Yeah, it looked like it went from like 1/100th of its health, 2/100ths of its health, to completely dead. And that's why. So yeah, you basically have to kick it and then go to where Raven is. And avoid the minefield. So yeah, Raven just drops a spiky nutsack on his head.
So we're fighting it with vegetables.
Pretty much. I like how dejected they look in the cutscene, like, oh. But then immediately they're like, it's working! Oh yeah, and the more you get into the fight, the more it starts firing at you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why tracking didn't work for there, but I said fuck it. And just started blowing the hell out of it. And yeah, funny thing, that doesn't work. You have to kick it. It won't be properly distracted otherwise. Fuck you, Nushi. Boy, I wonder if it's going to be dumb enough to fall for the exact same thing.
Well, it doesn't look that smart.
Yeah.
Like, it looks kind of stupid, if we're being honest.
Also, they reused the exact same attack footage.
Oh. Yeah.
Including it getting its back and their shrug inside. They literally reused it. Like, wow, that's unusually lazy for this team that put so much work into, like, random little things.
Oh, that takes an eyeball.
Yeah, well, technically all the Nevi cores are eyeballs. Oh yeah, and just showing there that you can technically get in its beam. It doesn't do that much damage. I thought it would one-hit KO you for the first time I, like, played this, and, nah. Hey, I got shit to do here. And yeah, they reused it 3 times. Stay the fuck out of my way. I don't know about that. I wouldn't exactly call Sid helpful.
Huh. So yeah, Edgy, the edgelord.
Yeah.
Still being edgy.
It's like, hey, I'm stuck down here too. So, we will deal with all that new information right there in a little bit. But right now, we actually got an upgrade. We got an upgrade to our unarmed kick, which the final level of that gives Cat a cool little finishing move. That's still not as good as the gravity kick, but it's alright if you're in a situation where you can't get a gravity kick in. Yeah, that move right there. So, send this up with some concept art, and after this we'll see if we can find a way to get Cat not trapped in,
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, in Lord of the Flies here. So I've actually been continually, like, blocking... One of the things that I blocked out really early on in the concept art segments was the category of the lost children. Also, look at how fucking... Look at the Tetsuo on that kid.
Yeah,
right
this
there.
looks like Akira.
But yeah, like, they just had, like, sitting next to, like, the creators was, the lost children. So it's like, okay, that's a really big spoiler that I don't want to have. The Sienna concept art is really good too. And there is a lot of really good stuff for Botome, which is French for bottom, I think. So here's a good look at the map. Note the drawing of Nushi in the left. The arc on the right, the Metroid, the nutsack that looks a lot like a Metroid in the upper right. But yeah, tons of concept art, with a very tiny Zaza there. Like, okay, these kids got their shit pretty well together to, like, build a town. Oh, apparently this is, like, where they are as well. They're in that, like, cracked egg.
There's all the teeth.
Yep, and there's Cat sitting on one of the teeth. Like, they even managed to build a crane capable of... They managed to imprison someone. Also, there's their little logo right there. The weird Y-looking thing. Like, they had a ropeway. And we thought, like, Cat got it bad with their sketches of Cat on it. Ravens, they just, like, scribbled, like, one thing on it. Like, ah, fuck you.
This is the
And
kind of stuff I like.
yeah, it was way more complex in the concept art.
Yeah. I mean, that looks almost a little too busy.
Yeah. It makes me think that maybe they
This
meant
is
to have,
good,
like,
though.
a society down there and not just kids. Also, a lot of structure art. And I like that because it's a kid's place, like, it's actually one of the more colorful areas in
Well,
the...
it looks like everything is just kind of made out of found items.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
So they
even,
just
like, the
stitched
map...
a bunch of stuff together.
Yeah, and the map is super colorful because it's a kid's drawing. That's still my favorite touch of the entire game, is the map being a kid's drawing. Also, there it is, Nukago. I like that, just drawing on top of him there, going like, bear. Damn, Nushi is like a cute little nickname for Nukago. And there's his little details. And that'll about do it for this update. We're almost done with the game. We got about 2 to 3 updates left. So I hope you guys enjoy the end, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.